Sit. Spin. Good boy. Paw. Down. Wait. Roll over.
Look at this face. Look at it. Say hi. He's like, let go of me. If you haven't already noticed, this video is about Echo. I wanted to share his story because I think he has a very, very unique one. I got Echo back in 2020. He was born May 5th. I got him July 4th. Yeah, that first night that I had him at 3 a.m., he had a seizure. Man, when I tell you I panicked, I panicked. I called my friend. I was like, hey, he's seizing. I don't know what to do. She went ahead and found a 24-hour vet hospital. She met me there. Shout out to you. I really couldn't have done that day without you, to be honest. So he got checked in with the doctor. The doctor honestly took his heart rate, I mean, I don't know what doctors do, but she checked him and said that everything was fine, but that if anything changed, to bring him back. So I came back home at like 5 in the morning, fell back asleep, and at 8 in the morning we woke up. I went to feed him, and before he took his first bite, he seized again. So he had a seizure twice in 5 hours. I was traumatized, and both times I was alone with him. So I mean, imagine. I actually called my mom. My mom met me there the second time, and this is where the story gets really interesting. This is a really long story, so I'm trying to make it as short and simple as possible. When I got there, again, I was like, hey, please do anything, do tests, run whatever you need to do. I need to figure out what's going on. In the meantime, while I'm waiting outside in my car, because in 2020 COVID happened, remember? And I couldn't go inside. I had to wait the whole entire time in my car for a call for further information or whatever. So I went ahead, called the breeder, told her what happened. And you know, breeders and their business. She was like, hey, I'm sorry about that. I can come back, pick up Echo, and I can give you another dog. And I was like, no. What you can do is pay this medical bill, whatever it's gonna be, because they're still running tests. I will do the rest. Whatever I need to do, I will do the rest. We spent like maybe 3 hours trying to figure out this whole situation. She ended up paying the bill, which she ended up losing with me, because what the bill was really close to how much I paid for Echo, so she ended up really losing money on Echo. I wasn't gonna pay the bill. I had just gotten him, you know? At the end of the day, the results came back. He was anemic. He had an infection in his blood. He had parasites, and so I had gotten 4 medications and was put on a schedule on when he was supposed to take it. So I would give him medication at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 a.m. every single day for 2 weeks. I could not sleep. I had to go home. I lived by myself at the time. I had to go home because I was so traumatized, and then my mom was helping me help Echo. I would sleep next to him and not really sleep because in my mind I'm like, okay, I don't want him, like I need to make sure he's good, like is he breathing right? I mean, he would start hiccuping and I would panic because I thought that he was about to break out into a seizure. And then, like, you know how babies, whenever they're dreaming, they twitch their eyes, and I'm over here like, oh my god, he's having another seizure, and I would like wake him up out of his sleep and he would look at me. I'm like, are you good? And he would just look at me like, I'm good, like let me go back to sleep. But I was traumatized. Like it was yeah. It took me a while to realize like, hey, like you're good, you can go back to sleep, like he's fine. He was 2.5 pounds when I got him. And I was very concerned because whenever he had those 2 seizures, I thought that it may have, you know, it was gonna probably have some sort of complication in his brain development. I didn't know how that was going to affect him, but thank God that did not faze him at all. The 2 seizures, and I'm telling you, these seizures lasted a good like 30-40 seconds. And man, so I got him, he was 2 months old. By 3 months, he knew how to sit, he knew how to lay down, he knew how to roll over. As time went on, he learned how, I taught him how to spin. He can give you his paw, he knows stay. His recall is amazing. I mean, this boy has definitely like Seizures? What? No, that did not happen. It did, but it didn't, you know? He started gaining weight and he was very small. Like within his first year, I was like, man, he's just not gonna grow. Like he's just so tiny and so little, and for his first year he was like not even more than 15 pounds. And usually for an Australian Shepherd, that first year, especially because he's a mini, like you already at I don't even know how many pounds, but slowly but surely he was progressing. His weight was going up. He's about to be 3 now in May, and he's a healthy about 20-25 pounds, very chunky. He was the runt of the litter, so he's bigger than a toy but smaller than a standard, so he's just mini and he's cute. He's my best friend. He goes on all the adventures with me. He loves to be outside. He loves trails. He loves car rides. He's been in a car since day one, obviously. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy seeing him in my videos. I know that he enjoys everything that we do, and so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and share Echo's story. It's a lot longer, there's so much more detail, but just to summarize everything, yeah, that's his story. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed. Remember, share, like, subscribe, do the shebang, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!